Hey there, everyone. It's Thakard, and welcome back to Scoso's Adventures through Star Wars Galaxies. Today, we are once again back with Mambu, and we are headed into the next section of the Champions of Mustafar quest, which is the Droid Factory. There he is. Hello, your frogginess.
Hello, your lizardness.
King Lizardness. Investigate Droid Factory. You know, for once, I almost have an empty mission list. I have wrong place, wrong time. I have muddle the meat lumps because I always have it, you know. And then I have that one mission, the Avatar platform that I was doing, and you ghosted me on it. Or ninja'd me on it. Yes. Oh, hang on a second. How about I turn these back on? Malevolent Flamethrower.
Yeah, we gotta go back up there and do that second quest for Mariam Valmont, and then you can get the rest of the lock boxes.
I'm gonna kill the Eradicator because I can.
And then we can try hard mode.
Using your proton carbine?
Is.
Has a very interesting effect on it, you know? Oh, damn and blast. Give me half a second. I have to free up inventory space. And why is a map of Mustafar a top level item?
Why is it a no trade item?
You know? I guess maybe because it's such an quote unquote easy item to get. Maybe? I don't know. Because it's not an overly difficult one to pick up.
Nah, it just involves traveling, killing a few beasties. It's not hard.
Oh no, that one doesn't even require killing beasties. That's map of Mustafar does. Never mind. Yes, it they're not big beasties. Give me just a second. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Shall we rock and or roll? Last door control. Use. Do not have the access code. Use. Must select the destination. Guess those are for the other ones.
Must be for the working droid factory. What you need.
Crypt Droid Factory. Oh man, I just made like a fresh pot of coffee, and I understand you don't know this because you're an old person that doesn't drink coffee, which is really weird. But that first sip of hot coffee, it's a wonderful experience. So we have several levels. And I can't remember anything about this.
I do not either.
Alright, so I guess we can go right first. And we'll just check all the doors for things. Yeah, I remember bits and pieces of the Old Republic research facility, but I'm completely lost on this one when it comes to stuff.
I don't see anything in here.
I don't see anything in there.
There's an access controller on that wall over there.
There's a security controller downstairs one level. Yeah, I went with more of a tanky buff tonight. I feel weak, you know?
There's a terminal in this room.
All right, what we got? Data terminal. Get code portion. This code will automatically reset in 10 seconds. Oh, this is the two-parter. I think it's on the other side. I remember that you could do this by yourself, I think, but you had to, like, really be on the ball. And you had to be a Jedi.
So we had to do get the code and put it on that access controller.
Yeah, I think it's not like it's an actual code. I think it's just like touch these two and then touch that one. So here's that data terminal. It's in this guy. Nothing?
I didn't see anything on that one.
All right, let me get back over there. And proceed. 1-5.
Oh. I got the last two. It's 9-4, so there must be a third one somewhere.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. You might have to do this while I run and check two of them.
All right, here's a third one right here.
All right, so I'll make the run, and you can punch in the number.
Yeah.
That way you have less distance, because you're, you know, a slow frog. Positions, everybody. And it's that one that you're passing right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So the one you're at should be the middle two numbers. The one I've just passed is the last two.
Yes. So you can punch in your two numbers. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm getting ready to hit 3, 2, 1. All right.
3985. Yeah, I bet you could do that. It would have to be you would have to be really sharp with your running, you know. I bet you could do that as a Jedi.
Okay, this is a room down here where you had to hit two terminals at once.
Oh, the retina scanners?
Yeah.
You know, usually retinal scanners like check you to make sure you are the person you say you are. It's like, whose eyes are we holding up to the scanner? Oh no, it's a security scanner. I thought it said retinal scanner. I like just glanced at it. Nope, not a retinal scanner. It's like, droid have eyes? Alright, so we have a security scanner here. Alright, so you're going to have to obscure that one.
I think we click them both, don't we?
So 1, 2, 3. Access granted. Is there anything else back here? Nope. Okay.
I don't think so.
I didn't go on that side of the little computer data bank, so. I don't know if I've ever put my holographic stations arrayed in that manner. You know what I mean?
I have never done that.
I can't remember if they were like that in the in live, or if that's just a weird thing. Live had some weird things. B2.
Oh, there's another one in here.
Okay, let me grab that guy as well. Hooray! I actually can use my saber reflect. Alright, Mr. Super Battle Droid. You know, I understand that we're trying to turn this on so we can get a secret about how to run a thing more efficiently. That being said, turning on a droid factory when, as you're trying to go through it, you're being attacked by droids, that some of them are pretty beefy, seems unwise.
A little bit.
You know?
You're just doing it because a computer terminal inside of a crashed starship tells you to.
Yes. You know?
Also doesn't seem warranted, but you know.
That's the big one. It's the Colonel. Roger, roger. Can you get the ad? Did you just fail heal?
Do what?
Did you fail your heal there?
No.
We're getting shocked by the things in here, aren't we? Isn't that a thing?
I don't know what's I don't know what's hitting us.
You know what? I never used that. And I never... Oh, I don't have any food with me either. I believe it's like those overhead thingies.
See if we can play them out.
No. I mean, just keep going. He's down. I think the DOT's stopped now. Can't remember if it's like supposed to be some field or something or what, but it definitely seems to have a dot on him. Give me just a second. I want to equip that guy. Move that. Are any of the buffs a long buff like the injector? From the different shards and the holocron and the meditation? I mean... can't remember.
Don't think so. I think the Wild Force shard might be like a 5-minute buff, but nothing's like the hour long, like the injector.
The injector's nice. Oh, I already have a similar buff to that one. Okay, never mind then. I probably don't have to clear this out, but I'm going to anyway, so. Just because I can, I'm going to. All right, let's inspect some rooms. That's a locked door, I guess. All right,
I guess
we're going this way. Yep.
Super battle droids.
All right. It's been a long time since your Anubis or Nuba has gone down.
Yeah, it was that dot, whatever that dot was, it about got all of us, really.
Oh yeah. That's why docs are important. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Time for you to take a nap, sir. I never quite understood the idea of taking the little gripper hands off of a binary load lifter and putting on some guns and then calling it a combat droid. What was that?
What was what?
Your dog and the robot decided they were just going to run into a different room.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Like hide and seek, I guess? I don't know.
You know? Alright, deconstruct. I got 2 EE5s from OR.
Can you deconstruct those?
Let's see. BioLink. So I'm assuming no. What do they do? 961. Oh, and it's also officer, limited to officers as well. I never understood, like, limiting certain carbines or rifles to things like different classes. I mean, I understand the heavy weapons, you know?
Hang on before we go in there. I don't remember what happened in this room. I just remembered when we used to do this on live, we were standing in these tubes for some reason. You have any recollection?
No? Does it wake up these other droids? Send your little dog after the ad. Or the little guy. Of course, that might be the next section as well.
Maybe.
So far, this one's pretty straightforward. Unlike some of the other ones, it's like, I understand that it's the whole, oh, we've had to do the thing where we put in the code, so that's a little thing, but it's like the Old Republic research facility is like, oh, you have to go over here, and then you have to go over there, and then you have to go over here, and then you have to go over there, and you have to hit the button, you have to go the other button. At least this time, all the buttons were in the same room. You know?
Yeah. And I clicked them.
That is quite a bit of a difference, too. All right. I love hitting M, and you see just like this kind of evenly spaced out red triangles all the way through. Here we go. I really wish there was a ability to pull group aggro. Yep, Blast Room X. This is the toughest Splash Room mech I've ever seen.
Yeah, it took a little bit of time.
It's literally an astromech that has the dome pulled off of it and a little turret put on top instead. You know how they talk about the oh crap, what do they used to call them? The starfighters that were like a mix of different ships. Uglies. Used to call them uglies. Guardian lock active.
How does that mean?
Means we keep going this way. We got multiple ones here. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can't pull them outside. One at a time, maybe. Two at a time. There we go. That way we don't have to fight all four when you decide to throw down some area of affectability.
You don't want to throw down my gas cloud in there?
I mean, between me tanking them and you healing me while I'm doing so, we would probably be fine.
These guys don't seem to hit the hardest, you know?
Yeah, they're just kind of beepy. Just getting the next guy. Oh, screw it. YOLO.
Leroy Jenkins.
Let's have some fun. Yeah, exactly. Throw it down. I mean, what's the good of having Saber reflect if I'm not reflecting anything? Because it's only one guy. You're right. These guys aren't doing much in the way of damage. I went with armors, glancing, and crit days, so it's like... I think that might actually be the build I go with as well for my armors, my like special pups and every, not pups, but you know, SEAs.
Might be what? I'm sorry.
Glancing, crit D, and maybe evasion. I don't know. I kind of just want to build a real tanky guy.
I think on mine, I have a mix of defense and offense. I think I have glancing blow, crit hit, and I don't know what my third is. I have to look.
I might do like one of those weapon-specific ones, like, you know, oh, two-handed weapon or two-handed lightsabers do more damage. You know what I mean? I don't know. Haven't quite decided. All right. Master Power Corp. Activate Power Corp. The factory garden has been lured to our presence. There he is.
He doesn't look frightening. We just killed 4 of you without a scratch.
Insta kill. You know? Yeah, so far the nastiest one was OR, was it OR5?
Yeah.
That was because there was that dot going on. You had your you earned your paycheck in that room.
I love this proton carbine. It looks like such a nice weapon.
Oh yeah. I kind of want to use the Geonosian one though. Or at least try it out. Well, yeah, I've been using NIMS. And NIMS is nice because it does acid, which there aren't a lot of other weapons that do acid. And it also is a ballistic weapon, I believe, versus an energy weapon. I mean, it's a slug thrower. It throws chunks of metal at people. Repair the factory. All right, can we open this up now? Access granted. Turn to factory active. All right. Oh, we can leave from here as well. Well, that's a thing. Leave. You really want to leave this instance? We did leave a lot of guys alive, didn't we? Or do they respawn, maybe? All right, leave instance. We'll be back here soon enough.
Must have got the badge, Droid Factory Stalker, so.
Hang on a second. I have to go kill the Eradicator. Did I get any unique Old Republic repulsion? Was that?
My pet died again, apparently.
What you do?
Did he die? Did he die in that factory guardian fight?
I don't remember seeing him die. You obviously are a bad pet owner.
Apparently.
I also got an Old Republic repulsion generator. Increases, has a reuse time of 30 minutes. How long does this work? Last for? Effect of this item has been activated. Okay. I don't see anything that... Is that supposed to be it? Oh, it's like 15 seconds. Agility by 160. Okay. I'm going to fast travel back.
Let's
Hang
go
on.
to the computers. What we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I think the ship is closer to... Yeah. I'm going to just travel back to Mensix, and then we can go from there. Oh, wrong one. That's one we want. Ooh. All right. I'll be waiting.
Where are you waiting at?
I'm waiting for you.
I see you down there. Throw the ladder out.
There you go. You're on the way. Gotta avoid all the lava. Slalom course. You know, I remember when Mustafar came out, it was like, wow, this looks so cool. The lava is kind of low poly and static, and it oddly repeats. But when it came out, it was awesome. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Did you watch that documentary, for lack of a better term, about the creation of galaxies?
Are you talking about the postmortem?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Postmortems are very interesting. We would do postmortems on every single project we made in college.
Well, they had actually like the developer Ralph Costa or whatever on it as well. He was talking about well, some of the challenges they faced, like how to do all the terrain but get it able to be fit on the disc at the time and stuff like that.
And I think the great thing about that is they talk about, it's a true postmortem where they talk about the big mistakes they made with the original release, you know, and how they fixed it in later stuff, and then how NGE was not great, but it was like there's so many good things. Anyways, there is no response. Oh yeah, he's gone now. No response. It does say return to the ship's computer.
It does say that, but that's not where the ship's computer is.
Yeah, we have to go to the
Old Republic facility.
Yep.
Ladder.
We're waiting. Go to the front. There we go.
That's some other people must be doing the same thing.
What was that?
There are some other people up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a really good postmortem. Because I mean, I've read many when I was in the field. It's like it was everything you wanted. It was honest and descriptive, and it's like yeah, I still think that there's going to be a sequel at some point because let's just say I don't know if Tor would ever have servers like this running 11 years after a shutdown.
No, I don't think it would. It's not that Tor is a bad game. It's just
it's a good game. But it's a very much a story-driven game. It's Knights of the Old Republic. It is obviously it's a BioWare title, and it follows that style of storytelling, which is great. That's why the storytelling is so great, because every choice you make affects where you're going, which is wonderful. Although I do disagree with some of the choices that they count as light side and some of the choices they count as dark side. I've always been a rather, shall we say, gray Jedi from like the get-go, It's like, they're all like, oh, you no marrying or having kids or stuff like that, because attachment. Well, it's like, how are you going to make your super Jedi, for lack of a better term, master race, You're just, right now, you're just hoping that people randomly are able to use the Force. That just doesn't seem like an effective way to help police the galaxy. Looking for random stuff.
Oh yeah, how do you effectively police a galaxy when you go around kidnapping people?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's like they take kids when they're little, and it never says it's like they take them without permission, but you don't really hear of people not giving their permission. You know what I mean? Kind of reminds me of Babylon 5. Did you ever watch Babylon 5?
A little bit here and there, but not religiously.
Oh man, you gotta watch that series. Of course, you've never watched the Clone Wars either, so you will never live that down until you do. So that being said, one of the themes that runs through Babylon 5 is the Psy-Core, psychics, and in that show, if you are psychic, you go to the Psy-Core. Period. Otherwise, you are a rogue psychic and you get like thrown in jail. Well, you have two options. You can either go to the Psy-Core or you can take medications that turn off your psychic abilities, but they basically turn you into like a zombie, And yeah, it's a interesting way to go about it, and it's I like it. It's talking about the different kind of sides of stuff. Hey, people, they need to do a thing. Really? And they need a supply truck? Seriously, it's not that hard. We actually have to go inside for this, I guess. Oh no, no. It updated. We can return to Milo now.
What? Really?
Yeah.
We literally just had a drive out front of this place?
Yep. Because I believe what happens is he doesn't respond. So you're like, well, I guess he's Because the assumption is now that he's in the, he's transferred himself to the droid facility. Oh, no, here it is. Hang on a second. We did get a communication. It says, I appreciate your helping me get back into my own body. Now that this factory is running and I can get some payback for those dirty meat bags who took it from me. Of course, I am not really sure who took it to begin with. Better kill everyone just to make sure. I hope this doesn't put a damper on our friendship, but to be safe, I'm going to have to kill you too. Do not worry though, you seem tough, so you will not splatter much. You know? Gotta love it.
That seems mean and unwarranted after we helped you.
I understand you've never played the game. Another thing that you've never done when it comes to Star Wars, which is distasteful to me, you know? So, you have to play that game. You really do.
What, Knights of the Old Republic?
Yeah. Knights of the Old Republic is quite good. That's where this kind of whole storyline comes from. And a lot of the storylines in the Old Republic, too. Also, the sequel to it, which is done not by BioWare, but by Obsidian, is like, I believe it's Obsidian, is better than the original. It's really, really good. Knights of the Old Republic 2 is just awesome. Obsidian seems to be really good at taking a game that people have set up and then turning it into an even better game. Although they've made some good games on their own as well. Like original IP type stuff. But they took Knights of the Old Republic and they made a better game in KOTOR 2. They took Fallout 3 and made a better game in Fallout Vegas. So yeah, it's like they have good stuff. They have really good stuff. Mr. Minsix. Phew, I was worried that you wouldn't return. Have you discovered anything that will help us? Not exactly. I think I might have made things worse. What do you mean, worse? How could things get any worse than they already are? I sort of woke up a psychotic robot and now he has control of a droid factory. What? That would explain the reports I've been getting from the field crews in the eastern sector. They said that a large group of unknown machines were seen heading this way. I figured it was just trillium sickness, but to be safe, I sent out a few scouts. What do you think the robot wants? Well, the phrase kill all meat bags did turn up. That is great. Just great. Not only do we have to worry about the Empire, we also need to worry about an army of robots coming and killing all of us. Listen, you have to fix this. You have to stop the army of droids. We are miners, not soldiers. You are our only hope. I made this mess. I will clean it up. Thank you. The scouts I sent out are to the southeast of here. If anything is coming from the factory, it will head right through a small valley in that direction. I will give you a tracking code to my best scout. If something out there, he will have found them. Ta-da. We have the trouble with HK-47. All right. Okay, guys. That's where we will end it for today. We have done the, what was that? Defunct droid factory, whatever it is. The unworking one. We have turned on the droid factory. So it is now working and ready to kick out as many droids as possible for us to destroy later. Next time, we will be going up, against a droid army? What fun. Or maybe we'll do symbiosis. Maybe we'll do something a little smaller next time. So we'll figure it all out. Catch you guys later on. See ya. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys are what makes this channel grow. So hit that notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I post something new or go live. And please always remember to bring it no matter what you do.